tell my story. You'll be laughing at the background, be hyping me like as if I'm just seeing you. But yeah, be laughing. Okay, so it's okay. It's okay. Hey guys, Moyosore here again and welcome back to my channel, Nigerian Law. Thank you so much for your support so far. Thank you for all the beautiful ways in which you show support, and if you're yet to show your support, kindly do that by subscribing, liking, sharing. This video is quite unexpected because if someone had told me last week when I was filming the last video, which thank you guys for viewing, that I would be filming another video exactly 1 week from the last time I filmed the last videos, I'd say it's a lie because I didn't plan to. But life is unpredictable, and I'm sure that everyone will agree with me considering this global epidemic. So in this video, I'm going to let you know what the dinner was like, if I enjoyed it, and also this thing of coronavirus. Yeah, there was this rumor going around in my campus about someone that is carrying the virus, and yeah, we're going to address that. And aside that, because of this epidemic, we've been sent out of the Nigerian Law School. We've been asked to go and self-isolate ourselves in our father's house and not in their campus. About the dinner, here are the misconceptions that I had about the dinner prior to actually attending the dinner and dining with the benchers. Yeah, the body of benchers of the legal profession. So when you hear about Nigerian Law School, you also hear about the dinner, blah blah blah. What I heard was that if you cannot use your fork and knife properly, your fork in your left hand and your knife in your right hand, and you cannot eat properly, they'll send you out of the hall and say you are not fit to be called to the Nigerian bar. Get out. And then there was also this thing of, you know, if you're not dressed properly and they turn you back, you can never be called to the bar ever again. That's over. Your legal profession is done with. So the first thing you need to know is that in the Nigerian Law School, there are 3 dinners. So there's the first dinner, the second dinner, and the last dinner. So this one I attended was the last dinner. This one I attended was the first dinner in Jesus' name. That's not my last dinner. It was my first dinner. It runs for 3 days. Of course, we are about 1,700 in the Abuja campus. So everybody cannot be expected to go to the dinner at the same time. Because when I actually heard of the dinner, I'm like, how would they not be inspecting all of us? How are all of us using our fork and knife if we are 1,700? So then I heard that it actually runs for 3 days. So dinner was on Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, according to your registration number. This is according to how you registered in Nigerian Law School. So I was part of the last set to register. So my dinner was on the last day, which was on Thursday. So yeah, and the dinner is not just like Abuja campus cannot just come and say that hey, our own dinner is today. Lagos campus now say it's next year wants to do our own dinner. Every law school runs their dinner the exact same day. Pretty much all over Nigeria. Last week, Nigerian Law School had its dinner in all campuses. So, yeah. So now you know that it runs for 3 days, and then you already should know like what day your dinner falls on. So the first thing is your dressing, right? Yeah, so there's a way you're supposed to look to the Nigerian Law School dinner. Hey guys, so I got back from the dinner just now and I gave it to them, baby. Not like really, but they didn't send me back, so that's a good one for me. So pretty much you have your scarf. You have to make sure that your hair is like very tidy. Obviously you don't have weave on or attachment or any of that stuff. It just has to be your natural hair, and even at that you have to make sure that your natural hair is properly packed. Do you understand? Like very very packed, or they will send you back. Then there's the scarf that you have to tie, but don't worry, you're not buying the scarf. You paid for it with your 7,000 naira. Then you have to wear a white camisole like this, then a black suit, then a black skirt. Make sure it's knee length. It's actually knee length just because I'm sitting. Then you have shoes. I'm sorry, I'm so tired. I didn't get to oh my god, my shoes actually looked better like when I wore them. Okay, this, let me just wear it. So pretty much you have to wear cut heels, or some people actually wear flats, but I advise that you wear cut heels so you look like a lawyer. So we are already at the dinner place, and the dinner starts by 5 p.m. on the dot. Like, those guys don't joke with time at all. So by 4:30 you're expected to be seated. So you're dining with the body of benchers. They're like really important people in the legal profession. So you're dining with them, and they're very strict with time. So the dinner starts by 5 p.m. So if you're asking people that you just waking up by 4:30, you just want to brush your teeth by 4:45, you just want to not sharply or drink gari by 4:50, auntie, you will not be called to the bar. You'll be called to the bar. But I'll talk about the consequence of that. When you want to start saying, if my skirt is not like below my link, if my hair, I'll go there early, pass the back, and then sit down. Auntie, they will catch you. They will catch you. What you're supposed to do is, like, when you're going into the dinner venue, there's a straight queue. So you're walking in, everybody passes, like everybody walks on the queue, and then they're checking you to see if your skirt is long enough, if you're wearing a suit, if your shoes are black. And then you're not supposed to take bags in. You don't have to take bags or like purses in. You should just go with your phone, and even your phone, you're not expected to press it. Not like I am. I don't think anybody is not guilty of that thing, but you're not supposed to press your phone in the dinner. You're going into city, you're thinking that I'm going to sit with my friend. You want to be doing dates to law dinner. It's not allowed. You cannot do dates. It's not your law school dinner in your university. It is according to your number, according to your registration number. So you're supposed to look for your number. I guess that's how they're supposed to know, like, if you actually attended your dinner. So let me talk about attendance to Nigerian Law School dinner. It is extremely important that you go for the dinner. It might not be important that you eat at the dinner, but it's important that you go for the dinner, because that's a requirement. That's mandatory. Like, if you don't go for your dinner, you'll be allowed to write your bar exam. You can even come out best in civil litigation, best in criminal litigation. But that calling you to the bar, they will not call you to the bar until you come back and eat dinner. It's that important though. If you come back and eat dinner with your juniors, then you'll be called to the bar. Then let me now talk about the food, right? So after you get to the dinner place, the dinner venue, you sit down, you're looking prim and proper, you're trying to take a picture or so with your friends, before the body of benchers come in. If body of benchers come in and you're still trying to take picture, God, they will send you out. I don't know about that, because they actually didn't send anybody out, but like, there are actually repercussions to this thing. So when you get to the dinner venue, they first serve you appetizer. And when if you're thinking that you see, they will give you like small chops with juice, with this and that. Guess what they're gonna give you at the Lord dinner? They're gonna give you bread and stew. Not like bread and stew, a piece of bread. I think I kind of tried to take a picture. Tiny stew, but it's not stew. It's not a gusio. It's not a foriro. It's not a fang stew. It's pepper soup.
Apparently, this is what they call soup and bread. Whatever is here.
Then was it after the body of benchers came in that we ate? Because I remember that we ate the appetizer before they came in.
No, it's when they entered the gate.
That we now that they ate it.
They entered. You know, in front. You couldn't eat until they came in.
I was already eating. But see, we're so clueless because my seat was at the back, so I really could not see what's going on at the front. So apparently, you're not supposed to eat until the body of benchers come in. So when the body of benchers come in, then they will now. The orderly will bang the door like 3 times. Then you stand to acknowledge the fact that all these guys are here. And what I heard, because I didn't see them, was at the back. What I heard was like when they were coming, it was like a cult, like very solemn. And they bowed and they sat down. No, I think they actually had to pray first, like, for this food we're about to eat, something, thank you. But a very short prayer, but it was actually very orderly. If you are saying, waiter, I've not gotten bread, I've not gotten stew, they'll send you out. They'll lay you jade. So they'll bring it to you. There are waiters that will wait upon you, so you just wait for them to bring it for you. And then after that, then there's now the main dish. It was jollof rice, moi. It was like quarter moi. It was not muy full moi. Thank you, but could have been better. Meat, there was chicken, jollof rice, moi and chicken. That was all they gave us. And then, but actually there were drinks in front of. So it was now time to eat. I'm not saying that I cannot eat with fork and knife. I can try, but my own go-to, my most comfortable place is with spoon. Even fork, but spoon is my. But as per law dinner, they say that if you know it's a fork and knife, they'll not call you to the bar now. So when I started eating, everybody, I actually realized that like everybody was looking at who is going to pick up the fork and knife first. So everybody was looking around. So who is going to eat? Then a couple of bold people started first. People that were used to the fork and knife, and they were like, ooh. The rest of us were looking, but we're not supposed to talk. You're not supposed to talk in like If I told you, it was just like he whisper very quietly, "Can you pass the salt?" There was no salt. And there are 5 times that they eat the thing. And you're not supposed to stand up the 3rd, 4th, and 5th time. You're only supposed to stand up the 1st and 5th time. So don't get confused. On my seat, there was a time where they hit it, and then some people were sitting, some people were standing, and they were supposed to be quiet. I'm like, no, you're supposed to be sitting, no, you're supposed to be standing. Stand, sit, no, stand, sit. Then we just did what we saw everybody at the front doing because we were at the back. One thing that was really impressive was that by 6 we were out, like 5 minutes to 6 they were already closing up the events and all of that. So we really kept the time, the legal professional. She stopped saying day because it's now a we. So 5 o'clock to 5 p.m. to 6 p.m. and you're done with the dinner. And then I found it really interesting. Like it was like one kind incultation. I say hey initiation. Or like one cult initiation, like cult of the cool people of the noble profession. They were all looking sober, and then that's when I realized me I'm not sober. Me I don't know how to do this profession, no, because me sober kakao. So that's the end of the dinner gist. I hope it was worth your time. Then now the corona gist. You know there's this thing of coronavirus, oh my god, it's actually really bad, in Italy, in China. Now how it now hits close to home, you know when it's far away you're like corona, but when it's now like they say somebody in your area you're like hey corona. So like there was this rumor going around in my campus that there was someone in my class that traveled to the abroad country, that's the UK, the previous week, and then there were now like suspicions that I probably had the virus because it was in a highly infected country. And then the thing about Abuja campus is that if one person catches that virus, everybody catches that virus, because even trying to sign attendance is a big deal. Like Lagos campus, they're very orderly, very touche, very posh, just thumbprint. Even that one says okay, I don't catch going out thumbprint, but it's thumbprint. But here in Abuja campus, we sign the attendance manually. They rearrange it, then people be flying the attendance number 33. It's just very extremely hectic to sign attendance here, and then people sweat, mucus, everything, your body touch your entire body. You have to wash it off by the time you get to the hostel. So it really caused a lot of panic that oh my god, what if this guy actually has it? And then like it was so bad they actually had to send a disclaimer about the fact that yes, he did go to the UK because it was really important that he had to go to the UK, but then he got tested and then it's fine. He proved that he's negative and he shall get very lawyers now, we can defend ourselves anywhere, anytime, any day. So he defended himself, all right, all good. But he actually now said that it wasn't going to come to class the next day because of suspicions, and he didn't want anybody to feel unsafe around him and all of that. And I went to class the next day, and then all I heard about was about this guy that supposedly could have had the virus and how he was selfish and blah 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 blah. Well, all I can really say is that I think we're mixing this thing up. Like I get that when things like this happen, there's usually panic of hey god, I don't want to cash it, hey Jesus Christ, I have dreams, I want to be a lawyer in 2022, this that 2021. So but you have to understand that the fight is against the virus, not against one another. I understand the fear, I understand the you should self-isolate. Yes, you should, when you know you're coming from a high-risk place. Imagine if it was your family, whoever that is really close to your heart that supposedly has this virus. How would you treat that person? You will still treat that person with love. I think we owe it to one another to still treat one another with love, regardless of what you think. Of course, not love is not like I think you have coronavirus, come let me hug away the coronavirus from you. Don't do that one, you will catch it. I'm just saying, with distance, treat the person with love. Safe, let's use hand sanitizers, like keep social distance, just let's be safe. But one thing I want us to remember, that even in this period, even in this really trying period, God keeps, God protects, God heals. God is still as amazing as he ever was, even before coronavirus and even after coronavirus. If things, by God's grace, if everything has calmed down, then we can go on for our externship instead of coming back for lectures. So meaning that as of now, this is the last time in the next 3 months that I'll be filming a video in law school, and it comes with mixed feelings for me, because I'm happy and at the same time I'm sad, because I was just settling into law school and understanding the readings and all of that, and then now I have to pack up and go back home. Stress, extra costs. I'm not even sure if the airport is safe for me to pass, you understand, but I just have to get home. And then but at the same time I'm happy because I don't have to write the paper test. You guys, I don't know, I might have failed that paper test because there's a lot of workload. The workload is really high, especially because we resumed really late. So please wish me luck, pray for me that I have grace to catch up on it, just pray for me that my English gets better. Yeah, pray for me and I catch up. And then we move on to externship. So I already picked where I'll do my externship test. The last day of school, Friday, professional ethics lecturer talked about chamber attachment and court attachment. And you guys, it was weird, but I was actually excited. Like I was looking forward to chamber attachment, finding court processes, seeing the accused. I'm sorry he's accused, but seeing him is exciting for me, you know. Seeing how court process goes on, and you know, I'm excited about it, and I hope to share everything with you. Hopefully they don't seize my phone in the court of law, and if I'm not allowed to, I'll try. I always have my way, baby. This coronavirus thing is also a thing of the mind. Let me tell you something. So something about me is like, if I'm not wearing my glasses, which I am not wearing now, I have this really mad headache. I was not wearing my glasses. That was on Friday. I wasn't wearing my glasses, and I forgot that I wasn't wearing my glasses, and I had this really bad headache like I usually would have when I'm not wearing my glasses. And then there was this, hey, they said that headache is a symptom of coronavirus. I already have coronavirus, so my mommy, my daddy, my law, oh god, 297,000 will just waste like that. But and I remember that I was not wearing my glasses. When I wore my glasses back, I realized that I'm feeling better. See, it's a thing of the mind. Don't start dreaming and start imagining in your head that you have sore throat, you have headache that you don't even have. Sometimes you might actually have them because of, you know, unfortunately it's possible. I hope you never have the virus, but just in case, like just in case, of course you should watch out for the symptoms. But at the same time, there's also a thing of the mind where you think you have symptoms that you actually don't even have. So keep your mental space. I had to uninstall Twitter in this period because I was feeding myself with too many information about coronavirus that I started thinking in the language of coronavirus. So keep yourself safe, keep yourself educated, but at the same time make sure that you don't open the gate of fear, all in the name of knowledge. So yeah, see you in the next video.